Welcome to Solving Citizen Legal Encounters. All right, today we're back in Judge Washington's court with the natural woman, Shannon Phillips. Okay, let's see how she's going to act when she run that script today and what's going to happen to her. And also, today, after this video is over, I have a special presentation for y'all on this channel because a lot of y'all been asking me for some information. So I got some information and I want to share it with you. So if you can give me less than 10 minutes to watch it, I would appreciate it. All right. So let's get into this video and see how Shannon Phillips acts. Let's go.
Ms. Shannon Phillips.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. We've been trying to put you into a breakout room with the attorney and you have been refusing to go. Is that correct?
No, I haven't gotten a notification. No, I haven't gotten a notification. I haven't seen anything.
You don't get a
I've been
notification.
literally sitting here watching.
You don't get a notification. You just get put into the room. And so, has she been coming back out? Okay, we'll send you another notification to go while I'm sitting here, so you can.
Okay, so what's happening?
You're gonna go into the breakout room to talk to your attorney, ma'am. Call the matter of Shannon Phillips, 24W001656.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Allison Muller here on behalf of Shannon Phillips. Shannon, could you please state your name?
On the record, for the record, and let the record reflect, Shannon Sherelle Phillips is my organization. But I, Shannon Phillips, I am the secure party and I have a secure interest in that organization. I do not consent.
Then if Shannon
I do
Phillips
not give written or express consent for you to move or administer my organization.
All right. If Shannon Phillips
Shannon
is not
Sherelle
here,
Phillips, which you guys have on the record, is my organization. I am Shannon Phillips, the natural one.
Judge, could Ms. Muller and I approach briefly?
of course. All right, we're back on the record in the Shannon Phillips matter.
Yep. Sorry, Judge, I left a little early.
No worries at all. It's too, sorry.
So, Your Honor, after reviewing this case, I'm going to move to dismiss this ticket.
This matter is now dismissed, ma'am. You're upset.
Okay, I know. I don't understand it. Now, did y'all notice when she was on Zoom, she had her cell phone sitting there recording herself. So I'm sure she's having a party and probably posted it somewhere. And you know what? I'm going to find it. So, yeah, I can't believe that happened. I don't know what they talked about during that quick breakout. But, yeah, I know this wasn't the answer a lot of people were looking for. But you know what? Enough of her. I'll dig into that later. Now, time for the presentation I was telling you about, okay? So I want y'all to just check it out and let me know what you think about it, okay? It was no other way for me to do it. I didn't want to throw the video up on here because I got to deal with all this stuff with YouTube. So I took the time to make this up myself, okay? I did it for you. All right, let's go. Okay, our presentation today is going to be sovereign citizen tactics, what they use. So I was listening to this guy teaching people about sovereign citizen tactics, what to do, what not to do in court. So instead of putting it here, I put it all together and did it myself because a lot of you asked, hey, what are they doing? Where's the script? Where's the script? Well, I haven't found the script yet, but I did find some information where a guy had a video and he did it like that. So I'm just going to go through everything that he talked about for the most part and all the key points, and then we'll take it from there because y'all know I'm always doing the research. Okay, so we're going to go to the next slide, all right? So basically, it's just going to examine the sovereign citizen claim legal tactic to get cases dismissed. What this guy is telling people that he had a lot of people online to live. He said, this is how you do it. So let's go through it. All right, so one thing he mentioned was to exhaust all remedies, which think about the people we covered on this channel. Eric Martin, some of the other ones, but mainly Eric Martin, right? So they file numerous motions to challenge jurisdiction, suppress evidence, all of that stuff. So the goal of them doing that is to overwhelm the court, right? And the prosecutor, hoping that they can force them to have a dismissal. Now, he did explain the risks. If you do that, courts may impose a sanction for frivolous filings, right? So filing the motions, he went over that. So he advised filing numerous motions, even frivolous ones, to overwhelm the court and prosecution. He just kind of went into it again. The claims that valid motions may slip through unnoticed among excessive filings. So basically, they file so many motions because they're hoping that eventually the prosecutor will get tired of reading them and they'll establish a habit of filing stuff that doesn't make any sense. And then they slip a real one in there. And then that will give them the basis of doing it. He also mentioned when you do file these motions, never miss court. That's one of the other rules to it. Do not miss court whatsoever when you file your motions. Because he mentioned that once the judge starts ignoring you, you're pretty much done, right? So once again, the risks. Frivolous motions can lead to sanctions, losing credibility with the court, as I just explained. Okay. Now, the criticism of lawyers, because he kind of did that. So he was saying, he said that lawyers are bound by a code of conduct that limits their effectiveness. Whatever that is, I'm not sure what that is. So he also suggests self-representation allow more flexibility in legal challenges. And I know why he's saying that. So the reason why he's saying that is because think about it. If you represent yourself and then you don't understand the charges, like they always do, they always go that route. I don't understand the charges. Or, okay, can I have standby counsel? Then they want to fire them. Then they file in the motions. And it's just back and forth. They don't want the counsel there unless they have to have them do something specific. And think about the ones we watch. They always fire them at some point. So, and to make it clear, didn't say this in the beginning, y'all know I am not a sovereign citizen. I'm not supporting it. This is information for you and me because we all watch these videos together, even though I'm the one that produced them. Okay, so he also made a note. Legal expertise is crucial to navigating the court system, right? So we'll get into that just a little bit more. So what he means by that, so he says use AI for legal research. So he suggests using the AI tool to find legal loopholes in case law, right? And then an example, searching for phrases like prosecution dismissed case due to exhausting remedies to understand potential dismissal scenarios. So they want them to, he's saying, do your research, see if you can find anything out there that you can kind of attach and use for your case, depending on what their case is. He said, obviously AI research cannot replace, what the legal law is. Now, he mentioned a Florida case claim, which I didn't have time to look up. It took me a while to get this together. And I figured that maybe through comments or, sometimes I get stuff from some of you as subscribers, y'all tell me certain things. So he claimed to have won a case in Florida, Taquan Bernard Williams versus the state of Florida, because he claimed he did not use an attorney. He did his sovereign citizen script, whatever it was, and he ended up getting something acquitted. I don't know what it was, right? He encouraged the viewers to verify this in the Orange County Clerk of Court records. I'm putting it out there because it was publicly put out there. And he also reminded them success in one case does not guarantee similar outcomes. All right. So also avoiding the ineffective claims. He discourages using arguments based on trust, sovereignty claims, or UCC filings. He's like, don't even use that. Don't go in there talking about getting money from the trust. Like he was just saying all of this stuff. And I was like, wow, okay. I wanted to pass it on to you guys. And so also he claimed that these approaches are ineffective and lead to being ignored in court. And that's one thing he stressed on. Do not get ignored by the judge. You have to keep their attention. If it seems like you kind of know what's going on, they're going to make sure, they pay attention to you. So it said focus on arguments grounded in state and federal statutes for better outcomes, not just saying all of that rambling stuff like we see on a lot of videos. So he really took time. I mean, his video was almost an hour going over all this detailed stuff. So conclusion, right? So the sovereign citizen tactics, they may seem clever, but they do carry significant risk. But that's on them because Us here, we don't do that. All right. And so every legal case is unique. So strategies must be grounded in valid legal arguments. That's on them. That's not for us. Just telling you the conclusion of everything that he said and what we talked about here. Having more information on this topic, we can share your comments for further discussion. So that's what I got. I wanted to give y'all something just to think about from what I heard. And let's take it from here. Maybe somebody will send me some more info so I can add to this, okay? All right. So I'll see you around next time.